curious times, this digital age where information flows across the globe in an instant, effortlessly, digitally. And business is transacted in the blink of an eye. Oh, wait. Hi, I'm Ken Krushka, founder and CEO of SnapCheck. We're on a mission to eliminate paper checks because paper checks in 2017 are still the way that business gets done around the world. To put it into perspective, businesses for B2B payments use paper checks more than Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, ACH, wires, Bitcoin, and cash combined. And I'm glad to be in one place that understands the check problem even more than the United States. Singapore is the worst country in the entire world in terms of check usage. Congratulations. 67% of transaction volume here in Singapore is conducted on a 2,000-year-old payment instrument. But don't worry, we're not alone. From Canada to China, from Brazil to France, the world is awash in paper checks. In fact, $100 trillion a year is transacted on paper. And it's costing businesses and banks $500 billion a year. Now, there are initiatives around the globe in each country that are looking to modernize payments to varying levels of success. In the US, the Faster Payments Initiative, by their own admission, push payments will only solve 12% of payments use cases. In the meanwhile, businesses in this golden age of FinTech over the past 4 years have increased their paper check use. In the EU, the latest study from EU Finance and SWIFT says that less than 25% of SMEs actually care about a push payment system. What are we missing? We're missing the people. Right? Businesses are not mindless automaton, right? They're driven by people who have to interact and whose processes need to be passed. So in order to change your payment vehicle, you have to reorganize all of your processes in your back office. And it's not just the payment, it's the invoice reconciliation, it's the end-of-month book closures, it's the tax reporting. So this is Simon. He's, obviously very busy. He's a biotech CFO here in Singapore. Before SnapCheck, he spent 2 days a week just processing checks, writing and receiving. Now, he can log on to his online bank website and simply provide payment to his vendors easily with just the vendor name, an amount, a memo. He can attach an invoice so that invoice reconciliation is simple. And then instantly, directly, a SnapCheck is sent by email directly to his vendor. Best part here, the vendor has two options. If they're not ready to cross that digital divide, they can simply print out the SnapCheck, walk down to an ATM, and deposit it the old-fashioned way. But when they are ready to cross that barrier, they simply push a button, and we can streamline that deposit into their account for them. Now, the best part about this, at the end of the month, when they look at their bank statements, both for Simon and his vendor, it looks the same way that it did before. So now all of those processes that they've built up for 100 years continue to work. But they've just gained 70% cost efficiency, 90% fraud reduction, instant payments now globally through the most universally accepted payment vehicle around the world. And for partner banks, we also bring that cost efficiency of 70% cost reduction, 90% fraud reduction. To put this into concrete terms, we drive the price of check issuing and processing down from $57 to 75 cents. So the last remaining question is, will they use it? Well, over the past 6 months, SnapCheck has been live in the US for 18 months. Over the past 6 months, we're seeing 256% month-over-month growth. We're enabling 3.4 million account holders, and through our partnership with Oracle, we're bringing SnapCheck to top 100 banks globally in the next year. Email has shown us the way to transform communication by moving the medium into a digital world. And now SnapCheck, by reinventing the check as a purely digital medium, we're accelerating business for the digital age. Thank you very much.